What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a huge announcement for the channel and my car. We're gonna go on a drive and we'll discuss a little bit. I'm not gonna tell you guys everything until you guys see the next video. So, Project Aero front lip, Titan 7 wheels. We have the Suma Performance blue mirrors, carbon fiber wing. Looks like we have a little grasshopper on the back. And I'm sorry guys, the car is super dirty. I got a resonator delete with the valve always open, and then we're running the Honda tune. We're also currently running with Type S. There's 3 levels and Type S is the most minimal. We did try the next stage, but I thought it was a little too loud, so. All right, we're gonna let the car warm up here and go for a little drive and talk about what's next on the channel. Had the car now for exactly a little over 2 years and she's doing good. I haven't had a single issue, not a single gear grind. The car just is flawless. It's perfect, I love it. But I live in the Midwest and we get a lot of snow and salt and hail and stuff like that. So normally what I do is on the hail days or the hail warning days, I ride my electric scooter. But the big announcement is that I finally got a second vehicle for winter driving. I think in a perfect world, I won't drive this car maybe November through March unless the weather is perfect and we don't get any salt. And that's going to just help me enjoy this car for a longer period of time. I do plan to keep this car for like the next 25 years. And I've already got 17,000 miles on the car in a little over 2 years. So this is gonna help, you know, not have that boring daily commute to work where it's 6 miles and the car's barely warmed up and I don't get on the highway. I'm gonna drive the other car quite a bit. And then on the days where I'm itching to, I can go out and drive this and really go for a drive and enjoy the car. Another main reason is, again, the salt. It's gonna just tear up the under chassis. So having a second car just makes me feel more comfortable. Like, you know, if I'm gonna go to a football game or the Royals or just a big parking lot where I don't feel safe, I can take my other car and not really worry about it because it's not a high theft vehicle. Now I am going to be purchasing a second Honda. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but I'm pretty excited because it's kind of the opposite ends of the spectrums. We got a sports car and then my next Honda won't be. Car needs to warm up just a little bit more. I recently took off the graphics on the gauges there and look how much longer the yellow needle is. I think it looks so much more attractive, especially for the RPMs. The miles per hour, it looks a little bit cleaner also, but I usually run with the gas mileage thing, but since that won't matter anymore. But yeah guys, the car's doing good. We got the Alcantara boot, carbon fiber console, and then I finally put some stickers on there. Got my Honda sticker and my Project Aero sticker for the front lip. I have one from Dream Automotive, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up here. But then we also replaced the steering wheel with the Alcantara steering wheel because, you know, I love how it feels, and it's actually really easy to keep clean. I just clean it every 2 or 3 months with a little rag, or I'm sorry, microfiber, a bucket of soap and water, and wring it out real good. Yeah, let's go right here. Car's almost warmed up to have some fun. It's a little windy out, so I'm probably just going to keep the windows open, or keep the windows closed. And we are currently driving in individual mode. So it has some nice little turns. But for the gauges, let's go ahead and change these back to Type R for now. But yeah guys, I love this car. I've been a Honda fan pretty much all my life. My first car was a used 1987 Honda Accord DX. This thing was carbureted, it was automatic, and just a few months after purchasing it, I realized how big of a mistake I made. I should have got a manual, I should have got a Civic. At that time I was just learning about cars because I was playing Gran Turismo with my friend from like, this would have been like probably the year 1999. But man, this 1987 Honda Accord, I loved it, tinted the windows, but man, this thing was slow. It had like 98 crank horsepower. But yes, today is Monday. On Thursday, I'm gonna be flying out to Texas, purchasing the car, and then driving it back. It's about a 7-hour drive. So I'm kind of excited to go on the journey. It's been a while since I've been on a plane, so let's see if we can hear some exhaust. Every time I want to film, it's always like too windy. And ever since I've had the resonator delete, I believe my turbo noises they seem like a little bit louder. I might just be crazy though. I do have a new part coming in the mail. I'm going to be replacing this with the spoon rear view mirror, but it's on back order. Should come in the next 2 months. I ordered almost a month ago. Here, let's rev it for you guys so you can hear it. So we got a little bit of pops and bangs, just like the Type S. Now, what's interesting about the Integra Type S, the DE5, it doesn't have a front resonator. So I deleted my front resonator, and then with the Honda tune, it literally sounds just like a Type S, which I think is perfect. It's not too loud, it's not too quiet. Look at that beautiful view. Yeah, this is a great functional car. I'm loving it. It's not wearing too fast. The only thing that seems to be wearing a little bit is my front driver's seat, mainly where my left leg is, from pushing down on the clutch so much. It's not necessarily dirty, it's just you can see where the fabric is wearing and there's a little bit of a crease, but that's okay. The car will be paid off soon, and I can either maybe get it professionally fixed or get some seat covers, or maybe even order a new tire or a new seat. Who knows? We got options. And then I think once the car's paid off, we'll take this thing up to maybe like the Dragon or something. But I don't live too far away from Missouri, and they've got some really awesome roads out there too. So, but it could be fun to get a group together and go out there. This car isn't perfect. It has some rattles here and there. I've had a few rattles up in there, and I put a whole bunch of sound deadening, so it's much better. But and lately I've had a little rattle right in here, but usually I just play some music. But yeah, getting a second Honda. What's cool is I've actually owned this Honda before, so I know all about it. She pulls, boys. Now I'm running 93 octane. That ups the horsepower to 360 horsepower and 360 foot-pounds of torque over the normal 315 and 310. So I definitely feel it. And I don't have anything else done to the car. I think down the road we're looking at maybe one of the intake systems like the Ventura. I think that puts out an extra, 15 to 20 horsepower. But for now, I'm very happy with the car. Ooh, looks like we can't take this road, so we'll turn around here. Just the right amount of pops and bangs. If you guys are thinking about getting one of these, for me, being a little bit older, the insurance is like a little over $100 a month. It's pretty amazing. This car is really easy to daily in the winter too, because it's a Type R, so we can drive it like just a base Civic, or we've got a performance monster on our hands. I'm really happy with the resonator delete too. It gives the car just enough noise. Ooh, that was a little bouncy there. Sorry, guys. Let's do a little rev here. Nice little pop there. I've got my third oil change coming up here soon, so that'll be kind of interesting. I think this one I actually have to pay for because the first two of them are free. Shifting wise, this thing feels a lot like my old S2000. I owned a 2005 S2000 and I daily drove that for 7 years. It was kind of a hard car to daily, but I mean, I loved it. I loved the two personalities of the car, where if you had the top up, I mean, amazing sports car. You put the top down, you could just hear everything. It was beautiful. You had a great view. And at the time I had a NVIDIA Q300 exhaust, and oh, it just sounded amazing. I didn't end up doing anything else to it, but... And what's funny is that car is actually still sitting in the Honda dealership, and I go see it every once in a while. I kind of want to go detail it. It's kind of dirty. The interior needs to be dusted and stuff, but yeah, there's like a new little rattle over there, but it's not too bad. And then again, I can just play some music. Sounds good. Alright guys, if you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions or thoughts, I'd love to hear them. So I appreciate you guys watching, and in a few days I'll film me going down to Texas and buying the car and driving back. And I think that will make it easier for me to make actually more content on the Type R, because I'm kind of weird about not wanting to put miles on this thing, because I'm trying to keep it for like the next 25-30 years, you know. God willing, I live that long. Ooh, look at that view. Beautiful. So, all right guys, I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.